Ready, guys? Write the fractional notation of 12 to 17. That's 12 over 17. The first number goes on the top, second number on the bottom. D. Second question. The Boston Red Sox scored 567 runs in 162 game season. How many runs did they average per game? How many runs per game? Per means divide. Runs per game. Runs, how many runs? 567 divided by the number of games, 162. So now we're going to go to the side and divide them. Again, there's a decimal point here if we need it, and lots of zeros. There is that decimal point. Let's try 3. 3 times 2, 6. 3 times 6, 18. 8 carry 1. 3 times 1, 3 and 1 is 4. 6 from 7, 1. 8 from 6, you can't. 8 from 16 is 8. Bring that 0 down. Try 5. 5 times 2, 10. 5 times 6, 30. And 1, 31. And 5 times, that'll be 8. So it is 3.5. They average 3.5 runs per game. Bless you. Number 3. For lunch in the STCC cafeteria, you can buy either chili or beef stew. 3 people bought the beef stew, while 29 bought the chili. What is the ratio of people who bought stew to people who bought chili? Stew. How many people bought stew? 3. And how many bought chili? 29. 3 to 29. It says stew. They wrote stew first. There's the word two. Chili was second. So stew on the top, chili on the bottom. Now the last question on this page is, are these numbers proportional? Proportional means what? Are they equal? 6 to 9 and 36 to 56. Now a couple of options of doing this problem. One way is you can simplify each one of them completely and see if they're going to match. Or you can cross multiply. Or you can make the bottom the same. There's 3 different ways of doing it. If I simplify the left side, that's what? 2/3? Let's look at 36 and 56. What can we divide them by? I know I can divide them by 2. That's an even number. 18 over what? 28. Divided by 2 again. 9 over what? 14. Can you simplify 9 over 14 again? No. Are they equal? No. So the answer yes. Nope. Impossible to tell. No, it's not impossible to tell. Sometime, but not always. That's always not the case. And no is the correct answer. The other way of doing it, if you don't want to simplify it, is cross multiply. Multiply these 2 numbers and multiply these 2 numbers. If the answer is the same, they are proportional. So if I go 56 times 6, 6 times 6, 36. 6 times 5, 30, and 3, 33. 36 times 9, 9 times 6, 54. 9 times 3 is 27. 27 and 5, 32. Are they equal? No. So lots of ways of doing it. Next page. Touchdown Tommy ran for 1,320 yards during the college football team 12-game season. So 132 yards in 12 games. What was the average? Here we go. The average in yards. Yards per means divide. Games. Notice yards was written first. So how many yards he ran? 1,320 divided by number of games, which is what? 12. And let's go to the side and divide them. 1 times 12 is 12. The remainder is 1. Bring that 2 down. 12 by 12 is 1. 1 times 12 is 12. Bring the last number down. 0. 0 by 12, 0. So it is 110 yards per game. The next one. We're going to cross multiply. 8 times x, 8x equals 3 times 24. Is that 72? 8 times x is 8x. 3 times 24 is 72. Now to solve for x, we're going to divide by what? 8. What's x equal to? 9. Do we have a 9? Yes. Anytime you have proportion like this, you want to solve them, it's always cross multiply. Bless you. This one will be what? Cross multiply. 5 times x. 5x equals what? 7 times 7. 49. And to solve for x, we're going to divide by 5. And notice my answers, they look like decimal numbers. So I can't leave it like this because I don't see an improper fraction here. So here we go. 49 divided by 5. 9. 9 times 5 is what? 45. What's the remainder? 4. I can say 9 4/5, but there is no mixed numbers either. There's a decimal point, lots of zeros if I need them. 40 divided by 5. 8. 8 times 5, 40. So it's 9.8, which is A. A snail can travel 54 feet in 6 hours. What is the rate of speed in feet per hour? Feet per hour. That means I have to write feet first. How many feet did it travel? 54. Per means divided by how many hours? 6. And what is 54 divided by 6? Isn't that a 9? So it can only go 9 feet every hour. Basically, to go from this end of the table to that end of the table is going to take a snail 1 hour to do it. Let's see, on her backpacking trip along the Pacific Coast Trail, Vanessa walked 1,254 miles. If she walked 19 miles a day, how long would it take her to finish the walk? I can set a proportion. I can say miles per day. Here we go. 1, 2, 5, 4, the miles. How many days? Unknown. She walks how many miles every day? 19 miles per what? Per day. I put miles on the top, days on the bottom. 19 miles a day. 19 miles in one day. 1,254 miles. How many days? And to solve that, cross multiply. $19x. And to solve for x, we're going to divide by what? 19. And let's see what that number is. 1,254 divided by 19. Can we do 1? No. About 12? No. About 125. Could it be 6? 6 times 9 is what? 6 times 9 is 54, is it? 6 times 1 is 6 and 5, 11. 4 from 5, 1. 1 from 2, which is 1. And that's the 4. What do you know? That matches that number, huh? How about 6? 6 times 19. So 66 days. The last question. One roll of wallpaper covers how many feet? So one roll covers how many feet? 96 square feet. How many rolls? That's unknown. To cover 576. I set a proportion. One roll covers 96. X rolls will cover 576. And you can do the math now. Cross multiply. 96x equals 576. To get x, we're going to divide by 96. And let's do the math. 576 divided by 96. Let's try 6 rolls. The reason I picked 6, I see 6 times 6, 36, just like a little hint. 6 times 6, 36. 6 times 9 is what? 54 and 3, 57. So x equals 6 rolls.